Hey guys, how you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming a writing update. Okay, so my last writing update that I did was for Camp NaNoWriMo and talking about Camp Nano Prep. So in that video, I'm pretty sure I was talking about like starting draft 2 or no, Camp Nano was working on Act 2 of Reasons Why Not To, I'm pretty sure. But this video is all about finishing Reasons Why Not To, draft 2, final word count, page count, how I'm feeling, and what is coming next for this book. So I have a little outline of what I want to talk about with you guys today in regards to finishing Reasons Why Not To. But if you guys don't know, if you guys don't follow along with these videos, or if you're just tuning in to my channel right now, let me give you a bit of a rundown of what Reasons Why Not To is all about. So this is a YA contemporary that I started working on last year, and we follow our main character, Lila Gray. She suffers from anxiety, and it's kind of her dream to go to this book convention, and so she has to like overcome all these like hurdles in order to get to this book convention, like deal with her anxiety, figure out how she's going to get there and all these things. But it's her dream to go to this book convention, book festival, to meet her internet friends and just to, you know, have a good time. That was a really bad description, but whatever. So this is my book, baby. This is the project of my heart. Is very, very close to me because I also suffer with anxiety, and so I really relate to Lila as my main character. But anyways, so let me give you guys the final draft 2 word count and page count. Keep in mind that there are some scenes that I just didn't write and there are currently placeholders in the book, and I'm okay with that. Like I don't feel like filling them in right now. It's currently Preptober. I have other things to worry about than filling in these random scenes that I don't feel like writing, but I'll come back to those and I'll tell you about that a little bit later. But also, I totally brought my manuscript here to show you. This is draft 1 of Reasons Why Not To. I printed it out. I will not be printing out draft 2 because it is significantly larger than this one, and this one is already really expensive for me to print out. I think this was almost like $40 for me to print out. It was just crazy how much paper costs, but like whatever. But this is draft 1. It's all marked up, but this is draft 1. I can't remember exactly what the like stats for this one is, like word count wise. I think it was around 80,000 words, 83,000 words maybe. Page count is 332. So that's roughly what draft 1 is. Reasons Why Not To draft 2's word count is 102,088 words. What? If you guys been following like on my channel, like I've never written that much on one project before. My first novel, Lost Girl, was like 73,000 or something in that range. Rewind was 52,000. And then like I said, draft 1 was like 80 something thousand. So this one's significantly larger, and it doesn't need to be this long, so I do have like some pacing issues that I gotta go through and cut things out. But still, I'm pretty proud that I was able to write that many words. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how all those words came from my head, but like whatever. And the page count is 408 pages. 408 pages. This is double spaced, by the way. But like, whoa. 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 408 pages. Like, I'm flabbergasted at that number. But yeah, so that's draft 2. Word count, page count. It's super exciting. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Overall, I think this draft is better than draft 1. And if you guys didn't know, this is essentially a rewrite. There were some scenes that I kept from draft 1 and tweaked, or just some lines that I kept. But pretty much I was rewriting this book because I just did not like draft 1 after a reread of it, and it just wasn't working for me, so I re-outlined it, I redid it. You guys can go watch all of that go down in my writing vlogs. I do have a playlist that I will link up above for you guys to check out. I also am just feeling like really relieved that this project is done, like for now, like that this draft is done, because I've been working on draft 2 since April, like writing it, and I was doing it act by act. So like I outlined act 1, and then I wrote act 1, and then I outlined act 2 and then act 3 and wrote those respectively. Also, I did rush the end of the book because I was just so done with it. I think I cut a scene or I half-assed some scenes, and I'm not like fully happy with like how the book actually ends, so I feel like I need to rework the ending. Endings are kind of hard for me. Like, I always like them as I'm outlining them, and then I go to write them and they just don't feel right, so this one just does not feel right to me. I need to figure out how I can make it better. I don't like the last line of it, but I just kind of wrote what is now the last line of the book, and I was just like, I don't really think I have anything else to say here. Like, I think I would just be rambling, so I just stopped and I was like, cool, I think I'm done. But it's not like what I want the book to actually be like at the end. Overall, yeah, I'm just kind of feeling relieved that this is done, because I've been super stressed out recently because I just have so many things that I'm trying to do. Like, I'm trying to maintain an upload schedule for you guys where I'm uploading consistently and making content that I'm proud of, and that takes a long time to film, edit, and upload a lot of videos, especially since my Wi-Fi sucks, and I use Movie Maker, which is a pain in my ass. It gives me a lot of technical difficulties, so maintaining a YouTube upload schedule can be kind of difficult for me sometimes, especially if I'm going through like a bad bout of like mental health, which I kind of have been recently in the past few months, so it's just kind of been difficult. I've also been doing a lot of readathons. Last month was Schwabtember, which was a readathon that I was co-hosting. This month it's currently the Gilmore Girls readathon as I'm filming this. I think it's going to be over by the time this video is up. And then I have like almost a week break, and then it's the Jackathon, which is a readathon that again I'm co-hosting, and it's just a lot. So I'm trying to read a lot, I'm trying to, you know, make videos, I'm trying to do my writing vlog, I'm doing a vlog for the Jackathon. I was trying to finish this book, and then I'm trying to outline a new book for NaNoWriMo, which I will make a whole separate video for, talking about NaNoWriMo and like my goals, like my plans, so stay tuned for that. I do think I talk about it a little bit in my September writing vlog, which will hopefully be up before this one. I feel relieved because this is just one thing off of my plate that was really stressing me out, because I really wanted this book to be done a long time ago, and I just really dropped the ball in August and September and just didn't do anything or didn't do much, and it like really put like a damper in my plans. And so this book took longer than I wanted it to, and so I was just feeling really stressed out with everything else that I had to do. I also work weekends and, like, you know, trying to maintain some some sort of social life, which I don't really have much of, but you know, it's just been difficult. So now I can solely focus more on the other things that I have to do instead of worrying about finishing this draft, and I can come back to this later, which is a good segue for the next part of this writing update, which is talking about my plans going forward with this book. So like I did mention, I am doing NaNoWriMo, so right now is Preptober, so I'm putting this book to the side, and I'm working on a new novel, which I will make a whole video about, like I said. So right now is Preptober, working towards that. I'm going to write it in November, probably not all of it, but I will start it in November and then hopefully finish it in December. And if you guys know me, right after NaNoWriMos, I feel so burnt out that I don't write for like a good month and a half, like whatever. I'm gonna try not to do that this time. I'm gonna try to keep that like motivation going past November into December. I don't know how that's gonna go, but we'll see. And so I'll either start working on Reasons Why Not To, again, back up in December, or in January. It kind of just depends whenever this new book gets finished, because I don't want to be working on two things at the same time. It just stresses me out too much. I want the first draft of this new book to be completed before I move on to the next stage with Reasons Why Not To. That way, you know, I can be working on something while the other one is kind of like in the back burner and I'm taking a break from it, because you should always take at least like some sort of break before jumping into like a new draft or revisions or anything. Just give yourself some like breathing room from your project. And so that's what I'm going to do. So Reasons Why Not To will be waiting for me while I work on the new book, and then when I'm done the new book's first draft, I will return to Reasons Why Not To. And my plan is to read through it, because I haven't done that with this draft yet, and I know there are some things that I need to fix in draft 1 that no longer make sense with the rest of the book. It's just like a very like minor scene that I'm pretty sure I could just like cut out and maybe like add, like sprinkle in some things just so everything makes sense. I'll probably read through the entire thing and take notes of what needs to be changed like immediately before I send it to anybody, just so like it's a cohesive. And then once I'm done reading through it, I'll go back through it and fix those things and add in scenes that I didn't add. I'll probably add in the scenes that I missed and didn't write in the first read through, and then I will read through it again the next time. So I kind of want to read through this book like 2 or 3 times before I send it to anybody, which would be the next step. I do have some friends that want to read the book and want to help me critique it. So hopefully by the time that I want to send it to them, they will have enough time to read it and dedicate some time to critiquing it and beta reading it for me. But guys, this is a book that I want to get published. I want this to be my debut novel, and so I really want to get the ball rolling with it and get it sent out to friends to read, and so I can do more revisions. My plan is to enter either author mentor match or like PitMad or like one of these like pitching like mentorship program contests to try to get the ball rolling. So we'll see what happens. It just depends if the timing is right when it's like ready. I don't know, we'll see. But that's kind of just like the basis of what this is and what this is going to be and my plans and everything. If you guys want to follow along this journey and see how I do with these plans, make sure to follow along my writing vlogs. I do them monthly. In November it'll be weekly, hopefully. But yeah, I do monthly writing vlogs, so if you guys want to keep up to date with these kind of more in real time, then definitely check those out, because I do kind of talk about it as I'm doing it, whereas this is just kind of like a recap and talking more about it. But yeah, so I think that's all that I really wanted to say. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know what you guys are currently working on, because I'd really love to know. And subscribe if you have not yet already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!